Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys my current eyebrow routine. To start off, I like to take a spoolie and just brush through my eyebrows and try to get them all in the same direction. And then I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony and use that to carve out my eyebrows. And then basically I like to start from the middle and drag it down towards the end. I usually don't put on too much product towards the front of my brow. Anything I have left over though, I will use that. Then I'm going to start outlining the top of my brow and then just connect it towards the bottom, and then I'm going to fill in the space that I didn't put any product in. I try not to add too much product, but if I feel like it's getting too light or anything, then I'll go in and grab some more and then start dragging it towards the front. So I kind of just keep going back and forth between the spoolie and the brush part, adding more product, just evening it out, and then I bring it to the front as well. I try to do it again lightly towards the front. My eyebrows, for some reason, they're not really the same shape, so it's hard for me to try to get them to kind of look, more identical, but I had gotten my eyebrows messed up and it's been hard for me to get them to look similar lately, but I try my hardest, and basically I do follow the shape that they already are, but I think you'll probably be able to see that my arches are significantly different on both of them. So I try to follow the shape that they already are, but kind of even them out at the same time. So I take the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light, and I put a little bit in the back of my hand so that I can dip my brush into it. And then I'm going to take an angle brush by MAC. I use the 263 brush, and I use that to put some of the concealer on it. I just lightly dip it in there, and then I'm going to use it to carve out my brows. I don't really have a specific way that I like to carve out my brows. Basically, I just put the product on there, and then I kind of put the concealer a little bit underneath the line that I actually want to create, just so I don't mess up and put too much concealer on, the brow that I already like. And then I drag it towards the top and I drag it towards the bottom as well. So both sides are done as far as the brows themselves. I like to carve out both of the bottom side of my brows so I can try to get them as even as possible and try to line them up. Sorry, you can see my abuela in the background for most of the video, but she's cool, so go ahead and say hi to her. But basically, I like to try to make them as even as possible before I carve out the top. So with the top, I'm going to use the Anastasia concealer in the shade 2.5. I believe this concealer is discontinued now because it was on sale for $10 versus I think the $20. So I don't think they have this concealer anymore, but I just like to use a concealer for my top brow that's a little bit darker than the concealer I use on the bottom part of my brow, just so it can blend in with my foundation a little bit more. and then I start to carve out the top part of my brow. I usually do like to start on the middle for this part and then use anything left over towards the front of my brow. So that's how I make it not as boxy. Then I'm just going to take a brush. I use the Sephora Airbrush Concealer Brush, and I'm just going to take that and just smooth out any of the lines that I had made. So then I just take any of the leftover concealer that I have and I put it all on my lid so I can prepare it for when I do my eyeshadow. And so yeah, this is basically what I do to achieve my eyebrows. Thank you for watching. This is my first video, so I'm still learning how to do everything, but I really appreciate everybody's support and everybody who convinced me to finally make a YouTube channel. Please be patient with me, and I will be trying to get a video out every week. But this is my eyebrow tutorial, and thank you for watching.